my dudes. They gon' try to intrude, poison the multitude. They be quick to accuse when you got different views. Just know you gon' pay the price based off the item you choose. Many times in the culture, hit you with MK Ultra. I knew you was a vulture. Holy Ghost get the ushers. No, I can't trust you. Shock you, then now you fluster. Crashing down, I was clutter. Doing this so subtle, fumbling out through the rubble. Remember this in jungle. The top always gonna get something. The middle gotta stay hunting. Why the rush up for nothing? 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 Agitated illusion, only built for confusion. The institution, modern day execution. Think I know the solution. Maybe not should I do it? Just put it in the music. Just put it in the music. Someone put me out 'cause I'm on fire.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at newly named State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. So this was the scene a moment ago. The Cardinals emerging from their tunnel, and we are ready for football as the Cards get set to match up with the Buffalo Bills.
Zane Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
Zane Gonzalez set and ready to get us started, and off we go now from State Farm Stadium. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Hey, 58 is a 58's the mic. Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins home.
Now the first carry for Devin Singletary. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 23-yard line.
On the counter, this is Singletary. And he stopped immediately there. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field. 20. Check 25. Check 25. 50. Alert, alert, alert. 58's the mic. You must be dreaming. I got him back.
To throw on 3rd down. Allen, they'll roll. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection.
Looking up into the roof, and he must have. It's loose. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Baby, come on, let's go. Chef.
Here's the first carry for Kenyon Drake. And a short gain down to about the 33.
The ball carrier.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 33-yard line.
Murray going to run play action with Drake and look to throw it. Caught left side, Williams. And down inside the 15 he goes. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. On 1st down, Drake. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Move. 31's the mic.
On 2nd and 7. Murray, he's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Max Williams there to make the grab. And the Cardinals have taken the early lead. And the Cardinals will go up 7-0.
Makes the score Cardinals 7, Bills nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 now from the 21.
Cut. Hey, home. 58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Rip right. 58's the Mike.
A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Isaiah McKenzie.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
Mike's 59. You don't want none of that. Give me that. Pick up the ball. Mike's 5'9".
On first down, Allen. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by the Alabama man, Dre Kirkpatrick. And now off to the races down the right side. And they will score. It's a pick six for the Cardinals touchdown.
Zane Gonzalez lining up for the extra point.
Now this defense looking like they have come to play the pick six, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive, and they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out on the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there, it's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Bills nothing.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Mike's 59. Mike's 59. I'm coming for you. You mine. Watch twist. 5 wide. Twist.
Now Allen. Escaping the pressure right. Going deep for Dick. This is caught inside the 15.
It's over.
A big play here for Buffalo. 52 yards.
Well, there's simply no sense in wasting a great catch like that on a short gain. Get downfield like you just did there and use it up that way.
No dink and dunk.
I'm coming after you. Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike the 59. Watch the pass.
They'll run on first down with Singletary. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
59.
Singletary here running out of the gun. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
We own them. Mike's 5'9".
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. Here's a quick throw out left. It's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Dawson Knox, a touchdown grab from Josh Allen. And the Bills have cut it to within a score.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
And it's no good. Oh, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Three buzz.
Play action. Now it's Murray. He's airing it out for Williams. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Cardinals. Max Williams with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Cardinals are able to show off their quick strike ability. He's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
All day, just like that. Just like that. Mike.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
I'm not ready. Mike's 59. Mike's 59.
They'll run out of the gun with Singletary. And he'll take this one up to about the 23. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Get him. Mike 48. I'm trying to collect. Check 48's the Mike. Check 48.
Allen from the gun on 3rd down. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Every time it's a sack. Come on, fellas.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report.
All day, dog. 48. 48's the mic. I'm coming.
They do go for it. Here's Allen. Flushed out right. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 27 yards, a big play there on fourth.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Throwing on first down is Allen. Going deep for Diggs. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. Now, we know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball, you've got to go band of brothers thought process. No one left behind, no pointing fingers, no accusations, because if you don't, those quick strikes we just saw become everlasting.
And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. Good first step there defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep, so maybe another run here?
I think so. And one of my favorite coaches used to say, son, if you can darn near lay down near the end zone and get in, give me my best power.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Bills get a bit closer. CD for them, this has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better, and I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
And oh, it's no good. For the second time now in this first half, he's missed an extra point.
Tyler Bass to kick off.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And trouble there on the kickoff as that goes out of bounds.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
58's Mike. Get that quarterback.
Now Murray off play action. Sliding out of the pocket. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Hey, boys, we got 4 down.
They'll run on first down. Drake flashed the stick skills but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. That ball complete to Isabella. Touchdown, Cardinals! Andy Isabella as the first half is winding down. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
13 seconds, the time remaining in the half as they come up on first down.
We got this. 48. 48's the Mike. Done. Army. Mike, 48. Mike, 48. Hey, let's get this. Get this. Motion.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. He was looking for Isaiah McKenzie that time, but it'll be second down.
Second and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Check. Middle. Here we go. Hey, alert 48. Alert. Hey, we go, Mike.
Throwing again. Allen. Flush to his right. He'll try and run it. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. But they will not be able to capitalize as time has run out here on the first half of play. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Cards with a lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. Daniels on the return. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time run right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On first down, it's Drake, and he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line.
Matt Milano.
Tackle made there by Matt Milano.
1-yard gain.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Now the first carry for Chase Edmonds. He'll get 3 up to midfield.
29, Chase
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
Let's get it. Mike's 49. 6 man. Check curls. 49, guys. Mike, 49. Double dog. That's the way. 49.
Here's Murray from midfield.
What we got?
Eluding the pressure right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it now, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah. Your analysis is symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
First down, Buffalo.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
Mike's 5'9", Mike's 5'9". Here we go.
to the air. Allen. And this is caught at the 8. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. The Bills passing game getting them down the field. They've got another first down.
Mike. Round 80. 59. Switch. Joker.
They run here with Singletary. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5.
Do you think after that last run they're thinking to themselves, we had to wait all day to play this night game, and we're still not able to run the ball the way we want to?
Yeah, this defense, they've risen to the challenge all evening long. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Switch. Mike's 59.
Again, it'll be Singletary. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Devin Singletary, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Bills cut into that lead. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for 2.
Get in the weight room. 48's the Mike.
Allen going to try and keep it. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
It got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
On the return. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. The 3rd quarter has not been kind to them. After they built that lead at intermission, they've seen that lead shrink.
And how much of that is simply execution? How much of that is maybe you lose your edge a little bit because you've got a lead? And you do have to credit the other team some because they've made some adjustments to start to slow them down. Can they find those counters now? Those extra plays or plays they haven't run that'll be effective and get them back moving again.
They'll be looking for something here, anything to seize that momentum back. And he will finally be tracked down at the Bills' 38-yard line. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They'll run on first down, Edmonds. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
He was brought down.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there, huh? 49's the Mike. 49.
And now Murray's going to set up the throw. And that's complete. It's the tight end Daniels. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down.
Murray has him knocked loose. Fumble. Now this is picked up by the Bills. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 20. And this is going to be brought back for a Bills touchdown. This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. And that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
Here's Bass now for the extra point. And the 3rd time's a charm as he finally gets one of these to go. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale.
25.
For the fourth quarter, we'll begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Here's Bass now to send it away. Boy, a bad break. Just got the lead on the touchdown, and now they're going to have to go on defense at the 40-yard line here as things get good in the fourth quarter. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Mike's 49. Mike's 49.
2-2. Hot.
Ricky. 49, guys.
Shotgun now from Murray. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Drake. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 45-yard line.
49's the Mike. Watch 40.
From the gun, Murray. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Give me that ball, defense. Give me that ball. Give me that ball, defense.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. Escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
44-yard line.
Let's go.
Mike, 49. I got wide.
40. No sauce.
49's the Mike.
Hey, watch the lane.
49.
Running for the shotgun with Drake. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Come on, QB, come on. Check.
Right back to Drake.
Lucky.
He's got a 1st down and more inside the 30. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
25-yard line.
Mike, 49. Hey, watch the screen.
Hey, easy, quiver.
Alert 3.
Oh, what?
Alert 3. Under crunch. 49. 49's the Mike. 49's the Mike.
Murray will give. This is Drake.
Again to tear you up.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters. No reason to lighten up now.
He's crashing. He's checking crash.
I know sauce.
49's the Mike. Watch 49. Hey, I'm coming.
On 2nd down, this is Edmonds. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
And 5.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
Tackles. Switch.
Hey, shift.
To throw is Murray. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a 1-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
And it bangs off the right upright, no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So points so crucial in a tight game like this, but this kick off the goalpost, and that'll keep the score right where it is.
Yeah, it wouldn't have made this a two-score game, but any cushion this late definitely would have helped. Now they need to ask their defense for another stop, and that's going to require some work.
They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth.
Get out of here, man.
So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Check, tight. Hey, pick your game up. Mike's 59. Mike's 59.
Let's go.
Looking to throw again on second down. Allen is going to find his running back. It's complete. Call it a gain of 5, and that'll make it 3rd and 1.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Oh, you got deep, Miller?
Check. 59.
Back to throw.
Push him back.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick.
And that one, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to come up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw, and it'll wind up being intercepted.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Tight left. Hey, we got
Big Ace.
4 down. 31's the mic. Watch the run.
After the turnover, here's Murray. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Taken down back at the 50-yard line.
Coming this way. Here we go.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. This one caught by Isabella. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Watch tight. Tight end's right. Watch tight. Tight end's right. 4 down. 31's the mic. Let him know.
And some room to maneuver. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. So the touchdown there, and that play, the tap pass, so simple, Charles, on the face of it, but what makes it so difficult for defenses to stop?
I think it's the precision and the quickness in which the play occurs, because the snap gets to the quarterback. He's essentially playing volleyball with it, just immediately just shoveling it forward. And when that receiver's in a full head of steam, if you don't take the edge away, he's got a chance to get to the corner and get upfield. But if you take the edge away, that's your chance to disrupt that play.
And no disruption there, that's for sure, as it winds up 6 points.
Zane Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And Roberts choosing not to bring this one out.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, two-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again. But they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly. Then they'll take it from there.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
49-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Mike's fine.
Back to throw. Allen.
You better bring. I'm letting you know right now.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49.
Intercepted. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. A little clock management 101.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Together, defense. Let's get it.
58's the mic.
Murray to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And it's incomplete. Still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over.
Final score.
So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cardinals as we say so long from Glendale.